The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Going right to work up top. Gets it out fast. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They believe they can run right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes...
Breaks into the open. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Really nice run there by the Tiger quarterback. And, you know, even the great passers like Trevor Lawrence, remember that great run he had in the postseason against Ohio State? That's a staple of the Tiger attack.
Yeah, that was a 50-plus yard run, and they needed it the most. And that's what you've seen. When the offense doesn't have answers to a lot of other things, they always got the running quarterback. And especially in those critical situations, you see it when they get in the red zone. It's going to be a big area on 3rd down. When I need it, this QB can make things happen.
The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking for the end. Just steamrolling the defense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Runs through a tackle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. NC State quick to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's
gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle.
I didn't know I was going to get there in time.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just...
There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. Finds some room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Addison. Skips away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it on the outside. A gargantuan play by this offense, and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Reads it, fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. Motion from the wideout. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, it's third and short, so you look for your easiest throw and easiest completion. That's to the tight end. He makes the catch, and you move the chains.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Clemson jumps to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I've Gambit.
Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, that's a great job playing the fade. That's one of the hardest plays to defend, especially down here near the goal line. Nice job staying inside the receiver, staying glued to him close enough where we can get a hand on the football and knock it down.
Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Makes the grab on the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Oh, come on. That's a catch.
Had the completion,
Just missed it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
It was a horrible read.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be down.
I pressed L2 and I threw it. Like I blew through it. I don't know if that...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
A low ball because I wanted to hit the under route and have the tight end block.
It's Addison. He's going to let one fly.
Oh, that's a pick. Why don't you let me jump?
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And the
I feel like if that was accurate, that would have been
really
a pick.
trying to stay aggressive and take a
know.
shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. Later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Shields. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Whoa.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I didn't even see my guy there.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Bringing the heat.
No, triangle's wide open.
Make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant.
He's running I should have ran a flat. He's running a corner.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal.
He was running a corner out. That's why I had to
crowd
leave.
trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders in the entire country.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam.
Damn,
he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to.
You throwing the deep dive?
It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open.
Honestly, if you threw it to the deep guy, like on the run,
backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
My finger was slipping. I didn't know which way to go.
The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Addison. Got the quick pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now adjusting. Passes.
Like, you got to be kidding me, EA.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll throw on third down. Here's the pressure.
No, like, can you react to the ball?
Misread and mistake from
Yeah, at least on the field goal out of that.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money. And that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And, David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit.
Big fake field goal.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away.
Dude, I feel like I'm in Chuck E. Cheese and I'm kicking field goals. I feel like I'm, like, trying to get the fucking...
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Listen, I'll tell you what, I go to Chuck E. Cheese and I never hit it there.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now he'll throw back into the middle.
Playmakers.
Toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Turns on the Jets.
Fucking playmakers. No, I mean, it's not lucky. I'm not getting any pass rush.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running.
I don't have any
pass. He was
rush.
outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
No, I think that bounced off your lineman.
Decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
I think that bounced off your lineman's butt. Oh, did he?
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The give. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet.
Juke, like 15 yards to the left.
He has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Oh, man. Okay, I like that right there. Number 14. More safety help.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. And
I don't know why he's
putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. How about this? A fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
What are we doing here, EA?
Incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot. It didn't work. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for a crease to the left.
Hit him. Right, hit him for 2 more yards.
2nd and 6 coming.
Okay. You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Steps away to find some room. Fires downfield.
Yo, like what? Like this.
And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the line.
Sure, I've dropped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
NC State will line up with a first and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He wants to change this route. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Up to you.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
We're overturning this? We're overturning
so
this?
The officials take.
Dude, whatever. I guess that saves me time, I guess.
Closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Hope he misses.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State
I always
is
do this
down,
against you. I
but
play
they
so
are
good
not
first
out
half,
of
and then I
it.
get on the mic
Not
with you
inside
second half.
Schumann Stadium,
And I go.
one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, now, there he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Snap in the shotgun. Quick completion on the out. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snap it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Addison. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. Tackled there by the defense. NC State going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory.
Total left side of my
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Let's go, Clemson. Challenge that. Let's go.
What a big stop for this defense. In the second half, around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Fareed. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
That was such a bad pass. I tested the user.
They desperately needed that turnover.
I tested the user. That was so bad.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That's a big body on that.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
I love when
Get
they
the
say
field
that.
goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And after that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Why is it throwing the ball like that?
Fires to the
Oh my
tight end.
God.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks.
Dude, I had the
first
out
down.
route open, and he just lobs it.
And that's a
But this
great
is like
job
the same thing
executing the
happened
drag
here.
route. You just bring the big
Cover,
fella
cover,
across
cover.
the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Rushing 3? Okay, that's easy.
Looking downfield on first down. Just
Wow,
tried to
it's
drop
wide
a little
open.
floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let
quarterback
this guy
hurt
have
now.
too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Looking to throw again.
Break it, break it, break it.
He's got him in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
It's like somebody would like tell me, you know? Yeah. No. Okay. The game is tied in the fourth quarter. You may go for it on fourth down at any time. 4th and 10 across. Yeah, I can go for this. Right? 4th and 5 before the 50? No, it says 4th and 5 before. So if the game is tied in the fourth quarter, you may go for it on 4th down at any time. 4th and 10 across the 50 and 4th and 5 before the 50. That's a little weird, yeah. Damn, I ran out of all my plays.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. On the move. Turning it on. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Wolfpack. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Good game, dude.
Man, how about this offense in clutch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the
quarterback,
American.
running back.
Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory.
Lost
it
on
wasn't
plays.
vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 1st down.
Rushing 2, Dean?
Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game.
Nah, bro, you're rushing too. I need the ball back.
Turn the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Dude, I'm looking at it right now.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Dean, you're rushing 2 on the game, bro. Give me the fucking ball back. Pause the game. I'm telling you what you're doing. I look at it. Pause the game. Fuck. Look at it. Dean, you're rushing 2. Dude. I'm sending it to the chat right now. Twan said get the ball back. Dog, it's on the screen. Everybody's saying it, Dean. Like, I'm not making it up. Dean, Twan said it. What do you mean?
Run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Can you call timeout so the clock doesn't waste?
Why are they doing this? It's second down, but they're already set to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I don't know where the ball was at. I gotta look at that.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond.
Oh, same thing happened against fucking...
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
I don't have my quarterback in it. I can't do anything.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The sweet feet buy a little time.
No, why'd you stop running on the route? I mean, I had square open, but dude.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it.
I don't know why you're being a dick about it.
And some guys
I don't know why you're being. I don't know why you're being.
And he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Shields. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle.
You have to be a fucking dickhead about that shit, though. That's crazy. I don't give a fuck they're suspending you. You gotta be a dickhead about it. I don't give a shit about that.
To the air, it's Addison. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete.
Give me the pick, man. I haven't gotten one pick this game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And if you're hurt.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking deep down the right
this
side.
does not make sense. You got hurt, and I subbed him out, bro, and he's in at a 40 overall.
Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the
Yeah, he was open because the guy is 40 overall.
They're
Meaning
about
he's
to
in.
push
I
their
subbed him
record to
out.
5-1.
I didn't know he went back in.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you
I
score,
fucked up with that interception.
Nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Threw a fucking interception, getting cocky. It's all right. I lost this game myself.
For those open spaces
I mean, you played good, I'm saying. Yeah,
and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
No, I said it. I do it to myself. I get on the mic or I get like, you know,
This
just too comfortable.
I commence from their own 11-yard line.
Fuck. I can't.
First play of the drive, lost a throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Gets the back moving.
I tried telling you.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming.
During the play. I think you're rushing 3 right here.
Late in the game.
Why are we going one?
Was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call them to keep some DBs back deeper? I play all them safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down.
I don't care, but I lost my quarterback.
I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
I feel like if I would have had them in, I feel like I could
Nowhere
have won.
close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of he lost one down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did.